Hey, welcome to Money and Margaritas. I'm Ryan Conrad. And today I want to talk to you about two things that I think will help you greatly, whether you're on your debt-free journey or your wealth building journey. And that is basically two things. One is communication, and two is not trying to sell your friends and your family and anybody in your life on why you're doing things. And what I mean by that, let's talk about the selling your family first. If you're going to drive an old beater car and that's worth it for you to pay off debt and to get things going, don't feel like you need to justify it to your family. Don't feel like you need to explain them, sell them on the idea on why you're trying to do that. Just do it for you, do it for your family. Same thing goes for living in small spaces or house hacking, getting a roommate. Any of the things that, are going to set you up financially. Don't feel like you have to, get your mom on board, get your dad on board. Don't feel like you need to, if your brother is giving you a hard time because you're wasting money on rent, don't feel the need to, justify yourself. Just do it. Do it for yourself. Let your actions sell them later, Don't make them understand, and don't give up because they don't understand. Two things with you that I personally experienced. One is, living in a studio apartment. It's very small, no bedrooms, just everything was right there, right? We had our kitchen, our living room, our bed. It was all in one room. And people don't understand that you can live in that type of situation and be very happy. People don't understand that you can live in 400 square feet and be very happy. My mom is an example. She did not understand why we would live in a studio apartment. She felt like she would be miserable in that environment, and therefore I would be miserable in that environment. And that just wasn't true. It was nothing against her. She's not, wrong or anything like that. But again, it's just, you don't need to justify it. Another example that I have, and maybe some of you know this person, Sophia Amoruso. She was on Netflix. She wrote a book called Girl Boss, #GirlBoss. A very successful writer, #1 seller on her book. Her mother and I happen to know each other, and I told her mom that I was saving up cash to buy Alma's next car. And this was probably in 2014, 2015. And she did not understand that. I mean, she was like, why wouldn't you just get payments? But again, I didn't need to explain myself to her. I knew her daughter was very successful and all that, and she's actually really successful herself. But still, even with her success and being a very smart woman, she's an amazing writer, if she happens to see this, but she didn't understand no car payments. She didn't need to understand no car payments. I just explained it to her, and it is what it is. Again, I don't need to sell people on why we've decided to live a certain way. So that's about it on that particular topic. The next one is communication. Communication is so important. And it's not just communication that I want to talk about today. It's good communication. I think that many times there's a little bit of difference there, right? You can communicate your thoughts in a very negative, very attacking way to your spouse. If the wife is spending at Target and she comes home with, $300-400 in receipts when that clearly wasn't in the budget, the guy might, just attack. He might just, get all over her and attack. And if the guy is the one spending and he goes out and buys a bunch of motorcycle parts and RC cars or whatever guys like to buy, the girl might attack. Maybe he's wasting money at the gas station, and he wasted $400 in a month buying Red Bulls and Cheetos. Who knows? But just yelling at him or her and attacking and saying, "What the heck? You just spent $400 at the gas station." Well, that's communication. You're right. But I just think that refining the communication, get to the root cause of your pain or what you're worried about. As an example, what are your goals? Why is being more frugal at the gas station? What is so important about that your spouse should be on board with? Is it because you want to buy real estate? Do you want to buy a home? Do you want to buy a rental property? Ladies, if you don't know this, guys are kind of dumb. You got to be blunt with them. A lot of women, they think that guys can read minds and all that, but you gotta really be bold with men. You gotta tell them your dreams, your goals, ambitions, and everything that you want in life, and communicate it well. Sit down, communicate about your goals, why it's important that you have a budget, why it's important that you stick to the budget, and try not to attack, try not to communicate in that negative way. And so if you're feeling yourself maybe doing that, just try to sit back and try to get to the base root of what you're after, and refine your communication skills. I think that could help a lot of people, and so I just wanted to share it with you too. I hope you enjoyed both of those tips. I really appreciate you watching the channel. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you'd like to request any videos going forward, comment them below. I know a few of you want the insurance kind of 101 videos, and I do plan to do those very soon for you. So again, thank you for everyone who's followed already, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.